How did the Nazis use the big lie propaganda technique? Imagine hearing something so outrageous that your mind struggles to believe it's false. That's exactly what the Nazis aimed for with their use of the big lie propaganda technique. They told enormous falsehoods so big that people thought, no one could make this up. This method was a powerful tool to shape public opinion and justify their actions. They especially used it against the Jewish community, blaming them for Germany's problems. Adolf Hitler first explained this idea in his 1925 book called Mein Kampf. He believed that people are more likely to believe a huge lie that is repeated often than a small, less noticeable one. Hitler thought that if you keep telling a big lie, people will accept it as truth because they assume no one would dare invent something so outrageous. The Nazi propaganda machine, led by Hitler and Joseph Goebbels, used this idea to craft a simple story. They claimed that Germany was innocent and had been betrayed by Jews who secretly started the war and were working to destroy Germany from within. This false story turned existing antisemitism into a justification for extreme persecution. It laid the groundwork for the Holocaust. Goebbels, the propaganda minister, knew that for propaganda to work, it had to focus on just a few key points. He insisted these points be repeated over and over again. This repetition made the message stick in people's minds. The Nazis portrayed Jews as the root of all Germany's problems, making it easier to justify harsh laws and social exclusion. They spread this false story through newspapers, speeches, films, and rallies. By constantly repeating the lie, they made it seem believable. This strategy turned hatred into official policy. It helped the Nazi regime gain support for their anti-Semitic laws and eventually for the mass extermination of Jews during the Holocaust. The big lie technique was a way to manipulate the truth and control what people believed. It shows how powerful propaganda can be when used to distort reality and push a dangerous agenda.